I had been a patient of myasthenia post my retirement.
Mm-hmm.
I was very active till my entire job, and I started suffering from some uh, visibility problem, and it
Mm-hmm.
turned out to be diplopia. Earlier, it
Mm-hmm.
was checked for diabetes, and it came negative. And then this was related to ocular myasthenia. So I was put on, and after 1.5 years of prednisolone treatment, my vision was clear and everything was
Yeah, was clear. And then I was put on prednisolone for a long time, but ultimately, after some time, it progressed into myasthenia gravis.
Mm-hmm.
So I had breathing trouble, then I had uh, swallowing trouble. So all three. So I was put on 5.5 years on prednisolone, heavy dose, something like 45 to 50 milligrams. And then in the end, when everything was settled down, my dose was came to taper down to 5 milligram, and then it was stopped. But then till today, after those 5 years, that is almost now 5 years again, I am on immunosuppressants,
Mm-hmm.
mycophenolate mofetil 500. I would like to get rid of these immunosuppressants and all kinds of medicines. I also have a long history of back pain right from my childhood. But throughout my life, I was well maintained, and I was having a very good weight also. But with the treatment of steroids, I was put on. I worked as a very top notch officer of a company, and that company was a multinational. And I had a very active life. But suddenly, why this happened, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm. So I'll tell you. The only thing is, will you be able to connect the dots? So I'll tell you all the information, and most probably everybody should. First of all, let's start from back pain. Let's start from back pain. A chronic back pain. What does a chronic back pain means? From childhood, if somebody has a back pain, what does it mean? The Udana Shakti, the ability of body to lift itself up, has become weak. Now, let me correlate something which is not there anywhere, but if we do a little research about this, we'll find that the uplifting power or the Udana Shakti is directly correlated with your immune system. So, when the uplifting strength of the body is less, the immune system will always try to trigger up. Now, this is one factor. Apart from that, if somebody is taking some chemical medicine throughout life, even intermittently, what happens? The immune trigger happens intermittently because you are putting something in your body for which your body is not designed. Like you are putting diesel into a petrol vehicle. Your
Yeah.
body gets into risk. Your body gets into risks, and the moment the body gets into risk, it tries to activate the whole immune system to handle the risk. This is a simple mechanics of our body. The moment our body gets into risk, it will just boost up the immune system to mitigate the risk. This is called as adrenal overactivity. Now go in the Google and type adrenal fatigue or adrenal overactivity. You'll get some information regarding. And in today's time, a majority of world's population is suffering from adrenal fatigue, and nobody's talking about it. Why? Because we don't know how to handle it. Now, anxiety, fear, negativity, stress, everything comes under adrenal fatigue. Now we talk about stress everywhere, but what is happening in your body? Why stress? With a simple situation also, we get into stress. We are not able to lift ourselves up. What does stress mean? Stress basically is a load on your body. Where will it impact? It will impact the lower part of your spine. Stress will always impact the lower part of your spine. And if you have the higher Udana Shakti, you'll be able to handle. But how to increase the Udana Shakti? How to increase the Udana Shakti? Nobody knows. Because it is a strength of your body. Now, strength doesn't get increased by any medicine. You cannot increase your strength through any kind of food. Any kind of medicine, chemical, natural, cannot increase the strength of your body. Any food cannot increase the strength of your body. Now, 50-year-old person took 50 years, the person ate some kind of food, whatever. The person became weak, not strong. So through food, you do your basic strength of your body doesn't get increased. You will have to do something upon your body to increase it. That is the limitation of any kind of medication or any kind of food. Now we are talking about food therapy. That is the limitation. Now, how to handle an enhanced immune response of the body? You will always put something which is immunosuppressant. Steroid is also immunosuppressant. Steroid is also immunosuppressant. Now we have found other, because every time we search this body or do a little research, we find another molecule or another hormone. Despite of all the research, how much we know about this body? Just 1%. But every time we find a new molecule or a new hormone, with our idea, we try to suppress it and we call it a different kind of a therapy. Steroid is also immunosuppressant. Now it is just like your body is raising the immune response to save you, to save you. But in the process, there is nothing to be saved from. You are putting something inside the body. The body always increases the immunity, usually to handle an invasion, a microorganism which has got into your body, or there is a risk outside of your body. But there is no microorganism. You are putting chemical. You are not putting any microorganism inside you. What will the body do? It will not know how to handle it because there is no microorganism to handle. And the body doesn't, maybe it takes for granted that you are a responsible person. You'll not put something unnecessary in your body. But that's how human beings are. They'll not put diesel in a petrol car, but they'll put every kind of chemical in their body, which is ridiculous to even understand why we just can't understand anything. Uh, or we have even lost the common sense when we are talking about the body. And we always delegate our health to somebody else who has not shown any result in the last 100 years. No autoimmune disease has been cured in the last 100 years. Now, the thing is, I'll give a comparison. A kid who is making a lot of noise, what will you do to handle the situation? Will you try to kill the kid? That is what we are
No.
doing, taking steroid. That is what we are trying to do. The most foolish kind of things we have been doing, and that's why in the last 100 years we have become mutant, a weak mutant. Do you know the human genome has changed towards something wrong? 3 generations back, we never used to have any chronic disease. Now everybody has a chronic disease. And the way we are treating chronic disease, there is no single evidence that in the last 100 years it has been treated. Not even a single autoimmune person, arthritis, rheumatoid, or myasthenia gravis person has come out of that problem. Rather, what happens? You are made numb for some years. So, if you make the kid who is shouting a lot numb, he'll not be able to shout. But the moment you drop that treatment, the body will or the kid will shout more than what you can handle. So, after so many years of steroid, there is a fear that the immune response will rise to such an extent where it will just crash the body. So there is a new term, immunosuppressant, is given. This is not treatment. This has never been a treatment because we don't know how to handle it. We are just killing something in your body which keeps you alive. And nowadays, you see people dying of stroke, heart attack, unknown reasons, organ failures, young people. Heart attack, number one cause of death. Collapse, it just collapses. So, what to do? What to do? There is a correlation between your immune system and your nervous system. There is a correlation between the immune system and the nervous system. If you suppress the immune system, the micro nerve, they start getting damaged. And in today's time, finer nerve degenerative disease is increasing in the world in a very, very drastically rapid manner. So, myasthenia gravis. What is myasthenia gravis? A trigger in your body which just fluctuates the nerve. Because the trigger system, which is also associated with your immune system, has got disrupted. So let's go towards a solution. If something is not in your control, what you should do? Do this experiment. Put somebody, call somebody, or put this person to hold your hand. Get somebody and make him hold your hand and ask him to move it, to shake it vigorously. And you try to control the shake. What will you do? You will hold your breath and try to tense your body to make the shake stable or to stabilize the shake. So, what is the first thing that you do to create a balance or to create a stability within yourself? You hold your breath. If you just stand on one leg and try to balance yourself, how will you do the balancing act? You will hold your breath. If somebody tries to push you hard, how will you try to hold the ground? Try to remain in balance, you will hold your breath and try to push yourself towards the ground, to hold yourself to the ground, to be stable. Or you'll try not to fall. How will you do that? By holding your breath. So any kind of stability in your body will is proportional to the amount of breath hold that you can do. Be it in Parkinson, anywhere where there is a nerve damage, the movement gets out of your control. To control the movement, what is the first thing that you should do? Increase the breath hold capacity. Without doing that, there is no solution at all. Now, because it's a nerve damage, the recovery happens over a long period of time. I say this even if you have a nerve damage and you don't take any medicine, just improve your lifestyle. Within 3 to 5 years, you will become fine. Your body can actually recover the nerve damage. But the kind of treatment that you are taking stops the body or hampers the body, creates a barrier in front of the body to recover. So, what is the first thing? you have to practice Kumbhak therapy. The second thing, I'll just go on as a treatment to myasthenia gravis and any kind of a degenerative neuro disorder. So the second thing, you have to increase your metabolism, the ability of your body to utilize food, efficiency of the body to utilize food. How will you do that? Once again, the amount of inhalation that you can do, if you are able to hold 4 times of that inhalation, your metabolism will improve. That you are not doing. And no medicine can improve your metabolism. No medicine can improve your metabolism. Your metabolism doesn't get increased by food. Rather, the amount of food that you are able to utilize depends upon the strength of your metabolism. Right? Third thing, you have to create a trigger for stem cells within your body. There are a lot of stem cells present in your body. Now, why the stem cells are present? They are the raw material for regeneration. They help in the regenerative aspect of your body, or they help in the regeneration of nerves. Now, what is the trigger for those stem cells? Kumbhak is the trigger for stem cells. We did a research recently, and what we found that the regenerative aspect of human body, which is the fundamental energy aspect of human body through which regeneration happens, increases with Kumbhak. We'll share some snippets of the research with everybody. Now, so you need to create a trigger for those stem cells. I call Kumbhak epigenetic trigger. What we have also found that even if somebody has a genetic disorder, Kumbhak actually corrects your genetics. We have a proof of that, that Kumbhak can correct chromosomal defect. Kumbhak can correct chromosomal defect. The third aspect, when it comes to nervous system or neurodegenerative aspects, you need to create a balance of your right side and left side. That means you need to create a strength in your spine. Without creating strength in your spine, the nervous function of outer limbs or nerves emerging out of the spine cannot be corrected. So again, connect it with the pain or lower back pain, which means the spine is weak. So in the module, we have given methods to enhance the strength of spine. And the last one, because I can explain it in many, many ways, but then given any amount of explanation, it will not help you. Just do a little practice, it will help you. So the lower part of spine also gets impacted. I started with Udana Shakti. So we customize your Kumbhak or your practices for whatever weakness you have in the body. And we give you customized practices. Through customized practices, you can increase your Udana Shakti or any other factor which has been weak within a person. And you'll see the moment you start Kumbhak, within a week or two, the lower back pain will go off. So having said everything, I'll give you a hack. Having said everything, I'll give you a hack, little hack. It is not a treatment, a little hack. It will help you. So if you just lie down slant with your leg up and head down, that means put 3 cushions beneath your leg, 2 cushions beneath your lower back, and lie down for 30 to 40 minutes. You'll see your lower back pain will come down drastically, and you'll feel better.
One small question. Can I?
Yeah, please.
At the moment, I am running 72 years.
Mm-hmm.
If I follow this Kumbhaka Chikitsa, will it help me?
At any age, it will help.
Okay.
In fact, let me tell you, this is the only thing. Kumbhak is the only thing which can actually increase your age factor.
Okay. Thank you.